up, ninjas? It's your boy Naptown Ninja AJ. Holy shit. Last time we did this shit, Be the Ninja said I wasn't fucking hype enough. So what I do, I had to go get the Jaeger and get fucking extra hype tonight. I got Be the Ninja with me as always.
What's up? Oh my god, this is the first interview I've done since I got out. So fucking all y'all that supported me while I was locked up, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. That's enough about me, man. We are fucking here tonight. Not just one special guest, but two. JellyRoll and Struggle. How you guys doing? Man.
Well, one special guest and one kind of special guest.
Man, whatever. This dude, I want to jump right into that actually, man. So I learned about Struggle through a lot of the music that you talked about, or that you wrote and sang and stuff, man. So like, how does it feel to be reunited with, you know, somebody that obviously holds real dear to your heart?
Dude, it's like fucking, this is like what we dreamed about, right? Like, when it's a group of guys sitting in a room selling drugs together, like one day we're gonna do tours together, we're gonna be rock stars, and people are gonna like our music, and they're gonna be moved by it. And then it started happening. So to me, it's like really like when people say it's a dream come true, it was one thing for it to work, but to be able to do it together is a blessing.
Nice.
Somebody shut that door.
And then on the flip side of that coin, what was it like for you to go from where you were to like seeing what like he had built while you were gone?
Nah, man, it was insane. Like I'm sitting in there and I'm calling home. He's telling me, this is what's going on, this is what we're gonna do. Mark my words, this is what we're doing. And it gave me that little bit of hope to keep pushing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're like, man, what the fuck happened? It ain't going. It might not happen like that, but it did. He wasn't lying.
All right, so a lot has happened since the last time we seen either one of y'all. Last time we seen you, right afterwards, you had a health situation that you canceled the rest of the Addiction Kills tour.
It was only like a show left on it. Glad we got to bring that up. That was not like that hurt though. That was the only show after that was left that I missed. It really hurt. And my heart went into atrial fibrillation. And I was like 380 pounds again. I got really fat as fuck to get on that tour. I just drank a lot. Anyways, I had to get my shit straight. Sometimes you just got to stop what you're doing and get your shit straight. And I know I'm not a like easy to sit down kind of person, so I think it would take that kind of situation for me to just sit the fuck down. And I sat down there for like 8 months and did nothing but like, you know, pet dogs, raise kids.
And you went through an absolute transformation.
Dude,
I'm as a fat guy, I'm like, damn, dude, I need you to like.
It's inspiration, right? It's fucking, dude. It's, you know what? I'll write it out. It's real easy. Don't eat anything white. Cancel everything white, and don't drink anything dark. Anything with any color in it. Don't drink anything with any color in it. Don't eat anything. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's literally almost that easy.
That counts out my diet.
Yeah, no, it's like, I mean, it fucked up mine too.
Cool.
No, I've got this shit. You cannot go past. We're going to talk about Waylon and Willie too. But we can't go to Waylon and Willie too without talking about Waylon and Willie. Yeah. Like, holy shit. We haven't seen y'all, man. Like, it's been so crazy because we got used to seeing y'all maybe a couple times a year. 2 or 3 times. Yeah. Exactly. And then we haven't seen y'all since. And the album came out, like, went absolutely nuts.
Yes.
Like, so what do y'all think about, like, being where y'all at now from then?
I felt like I was telling Struggle, I'm a boxing fan, right? And they say that the better boxer will always win a rematch, you know what I mean? And I felt like Waylon and Willie 1 was a slugfest for us, right? It was really dope shit, but it was a slugfest. It was the first time we got in the studio together in fucking like 7 years because of, you know, the federal establishment that separated us from being able to make music together for so long. So it's at that moment, it was like I was almost like shaking the cobwebs off. So we knew it was great because we knew the energy we brought, but it was almost like that couldn't have been that was supposed to be a showcase. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be a slugfest. That was supposed to be a clinic. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people, the person who wants the rematch is always the person that knows he can win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we immediately was like, we're doing 2. We know we can do. We knew that body of work was great, but we knew we had something better.
See, that was something I was curious about. I was curious, like, did they sit down and just do too many songs and was like, wait a minute, hold on? Or was it like
I'm glad you asked that. That's cool questions. Nah, dude, we didn't. It wasn't like, oh well, fuck, we still got 4 songs left. Let's just cook another one right quick. Scratch. bare minimum. Came in bare minimum, like, yo, let's fucking completely build a record again. We felt like we learned so much during the first one. We was like, oh, we learned a lot of shit, and we didn't get to tour it. And we wanted to tour it, and we knew I knew I wanted to drop in the spring, because one thing about JellyRoll is I'm gonna drop music. That's my thing. I'm gonna keep dropping. I'm dropping again in June. He's dropping in July. We're gonna do Waylon and Willie 3 in December. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna keep dropping music. So it's like, fuck, dude, y'all made it where we can do this for a living now. So why would we not do it for a living now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. If y'all gave us the time to do it, y'all enabled our lives where we now have the time to do nothing but make music. We're not gonna do nothing but make music. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
So after taking all the time off, and then like there was a couple of setbacks with you guys were on tour with Yellow Wolf, and then that ended up going the way that it did, and then with the health issues, were you like getting back into the studio and getting back on tour and stuff, man? Where like was that hunger like amped up to 1,000?
Hold on, this is Buckshot. He might be here. Buck!
Hey man, we're gonna see him in a little bit too.
Jelly.
I'm sitting here with What's Up Ninja, man. Where you at?
What's that?
I'm sitting here with What's Up Ninja. Where are you?
Okay, I'm about a half a mile from the Emerson. When I get there, where do I go?
Dude, God.
His best bet's gonna be to park at the bank.
Your best bet will be to park at the bank right next to the Emerson.
Well, no, I'm getting let off.
Oh no, just get off. Yeah, just get out right at the front door of the Emerson, and I'll have somebody come down and get you and bring you upstairs to the
Okay,
where we're at.
I'll literally be there in 2 minutes.
Okay, Bubba.
Okay, so just have you let me off at the front door.
Have you met Boston? You met Boston? He was at your video shoot. Boston will be there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Stone him over. He's on his way.
Okay, I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Bet. Cheers.
And you would think that we would go back and polish that.
Tell them Buckshots out front.
But we definitely are leaving that shit in.
He's
That
letting
shit's
out all the
staying.
secrets tonight, man. First he's letting out the gathering. We got an interview coming with Buckshot now that we're just gonna go ahead and drop that for you guys. So.
Buckston, homie.
While we're talking about stuff, I wanted to make sure I brought this up. I've done some heavy research, and I've looked everywhere. And correct me if I'm wrong, the first interview after you got out was with us? Like, I haven't been able to find anything else on YouTube until maybe a couple months later.
I think I did one other one, but it never was released.
That is insane.
Actually, matter of fact, it wasn't.
That is so much love, and I appreciate that. And I've been wanting to tell you that again since the last time I seen you.
Yeah, somebody got an interview here of me backstage.
Okay.
And I was so trashed, I called him the next morning like, hey man, I need to see that footage before you release it. I'm on federal probation, and I was literally so drunk, I was like, man, you can't release that, doc. But I ended up giving him another interview later.
Hell yeah.
But it was after yours.
That shit is...
It was the next day after yours.
You had mentioned, I think the last time we seen you when we did the second interview with you, we had mentioned that it was just a little over 1,000 views.
Yeah.
That shit is now like over 8,000 views.
Wow.
So, and like we get a lot of heat from the chick that we had with us in the interview.
Yeah.
But we ain't even gonna get into that. That shit, that's not gonna happen again. Go ahead, B.
Well, I was just gonna say I had asked it before Buckshot called. Like, was it after everything that had happened? Were you just like ready to be back on tour, back in the studio? Like, was that like?
Well, the studio's constant. The studio's a constant. The studio's a constant thing with me. It's I seen an interview the other day, and a songwriter I respect said, "If you're a songwriter, you're always writing songs." And that was probably like perspective for me. Because if you ask me what I did for a living, I don't tell people I'm a rapper or a musician. I don't tell people I'm an artist. I don't tell people I'm a creator. I tell people I'm a storyteller and I'm a songwriter. Because I don't just write songs, they're normally stories. So I add storyteller there. I prefer to tell stuff that really happened. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to tell truth, right? You know, just let's go make up a story. But so it's like I just feel like I was always writing songs. Coming back to tour was the hard part for me. And I'll admit that it wasn't easy. I'm glad to be here more than ever. The first night was like my wife said it would be. It was just like back home. But it was like, you know, I got to spend a lot of time with my kid, and I haven't got to do that.
Right. I saw you went to like the daddy-daughter dance and stuff.
Dude. I coached her basketball team this year. Like,
nice.
I really have been like, you know, I never got to do that because you got to realize when he went to prison, Bailey was like 2, right? I was started right after he went to prison. I climbed in the back of a van, did 200 plus shows a year, for the next 6 calendar years, right? So you wake up and your kid's 8. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, all right, cool. At 7.5, you're like, all right, I gotta. So it was like, I'm telling you, man, my heart going out of rhythm was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. It just completely set me down, made me start drinking more socially than daily. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, it just made it more, but kind of helped on all cylinders, man. So it was good. I've never felt better. I tell you this much. I'll never take that much fucking time off again. How about that? How about y'all will see me? At least I feel like it's like a battery. It was like a battery pack. I feel like I got like at least 24 months under me right now.
I'm saying we definitely have missed you. Like it got weird and shit. Like it was like, where's Jelly at? Like,
yeah, no.
How long has it been? What?
Oh shit! We're trying to create a scene.
All right, so now I see you touched on it a little bit on Facebook. How was it with the family? Like that last video, that new video that of Waylon and Willie too.
Struggle.
It was so much fun.
This was Struggle's idea. I give Struggle credit whenever he masterminds shit.
Yeah, man. It was fun. I mean, I don't even really know how to explain it. We got all the kids out there, took them to a taco stand, let them eat whatever they wanted, let them loose in the gas station, all the candy they wanted.
It was not acting.
No.
It was the genuineness of whenever you tell a bunch of kids, like, hey, I don't care, be kids. For one time, we're not going to be mad at y'all no matter what you do in this store.
I don't know if I would tell my kids that. Like, I really don't know if I would tell my kids that.
Yeah.
So I respect that for y'all to be able to do that.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
No, it was awesome.
As a YouTuber, I have to ask the question. You had the vlogs going.
They're coming back.
I was like, it's been a little bit. Everybody's been wondering, man,
the
where the
return
vlogs
of the
go.
vlogs.
By everybody, he means him and me.
No, dude, they're coming back. I swear. I did them. I knew when I started knowing I was booking a tour. I quit vlogging because I did the vlogs in place of tour. For me, it was like I still wanted to, you know, I didn't want people to think I was just being a weirdo. I was hiding in the closet or some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people like, fuck, I'm gonna go out here and lose all this weight. Me and my wife are gonna really like. You gotta realize, me and my wife are like fucking wild horses. You know what I'm saying? So it was quite a thing to put us in a stable for a while. You know what I mean? And really get adjusted.
It's very inspirational.
Like, yeah, no, it was awesome, dude. I think now it's a balancing thing. Like now we're just the first almost next 3 months of tour, just like almost weekends only. We do a couple of runs that are like, you know, Wednesday through Sundays, but mostly weekends. So we can still wake the kid up on Monday morning.
And this is the question I have for spoilers, because we haven't seen it yet. Maybe for the people who haven't been out on the tour, it's gonna come out. What can we expect? We expecting a little both of the albums?
Dude, it's a little bit of both albums.
Okay.
And listen, man, it's a fun show.
I don't think you should spoil it.
Yeah, I can't run it. It's a fun show.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Buy a fucking ticket and go see it.
It's literally.
We already gave you enough spoilers.
It's in your hair.
I'll tell you this. I rehearsed more for this tour than I've ever rehearsed in my career.
Like, that's been all the speculation. Like, everybody's been like, man, are they going to perform together? Or are they just going to do separate sets? Or what are they going to do? Like,
You can tell them tomorrow. We ain't going to spoil the surprise tonight.
Buy a ticket. We out here for the summer. We need it. We're sold out in Indianapolis tonight, gentlemen. I don't know if we're going to talk about it.
again,
Sold out in Kentucky.
back to the
too.
walls, man.
Listen, but here's the listen, here's the deal though. What was special about this sellout for me was we've never, I don't think he has, so I don't know if I speak for both of us, but I've never sold out something 8 days in advance, 7 days in advance. You know what I mean? I've never had a.
Still got people hitting me up today, like, hey, you got tickets, man? Like,
I got fans that like we personally know that have hit me and my wife that are like, yo, God, we thought there'd at least be day of tickets to buy the last 100 or something. Like, no, we can't even put our guest list is maxed out.
this shit is. I'm excited as hell.
I'd have to sneak my mom in the back door tonight.
I'm very happy for you guys, man. I mean,
Thank you.
You probably get this all the time, but it just seems like I've been following your career for a long time. It just seems like every album is just better and better, and you can hear the maturity, man. It feels like, I mean, like you said, like you're telling these stories, it seems like each album that you listen to takes you some kind of a journey, you know, and it's just like, it's good music to vibe to, and like I said, it just gets better and better, and I love this album just as much as I love the last album. I'm looking forward to the third one. You said in December, so I'll be looking forward to that.
Good Night Nashville, I'm dropping on June 15th. Are you committed?
July 20th.
Okay.
I'm dropping The Widow's Son.
Yes!
Nice.
I like it when because he's a man of his word, so he'll honor his
So excited. It's going to be an exciting year, it sounds like.
Yeah, man.
We're going to stay busy, dude.
Well, like always, we definitely appreciate you coming and fucking being on the channel, man. No one shows us more love.
Speaking of YouTube, youtube.com/TheReal JellyRoll, youtube.com/BunnyXO, BUNNIEXO, youtube.com/
I don't even know. I am struggle Jennings. I don't know what the fuck.
Something. Just type in struggle and hit the subscribe button. The one that has the most subscribers. That's him. And yeah, no, seriously, man. We love YouTube and the community of YouTube, man. I'm proud of y'all for y'all's growth on there.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Like straight up. One last thing. I mentioned your Uncle Shooter in the first interview we did. Y'all got him on the album, and that shit is super fucking like as I'm listening to it all, like I'm not skipping nothing. I'm listening to everything. But like everybody has that one song. It's like, okay, that's my song. Like when they listen to an album and that's that one.
That's that one.
Like, that motherfucker's fire for me.
I've heard it 3 times already.
Yes.
Today.
Yeah, no, dude, Shooter's awesome. We went to his show, Me, Struggle, The Wives. We got shit-faced.
Socially.
No, it was a legendary bar tab. It was like one of the biggest bar tabs I've ever personally had. It was big. It was like, it was a spiritual experience. The wife and I woke up the next day, and it's the only time the wife and I, we had a rule early in our marriage that we wouldn't discuss bar tabs. Like, we both knew that was kind of our thing. Like, you know what, just if we decide to go out, we look at each other and go, we're doing this, we just do it. It was the first time we woke up the next day and said, you know where our bar tab was last night? I was like, oh yeah, no, it was so bad. I sent the receipt to the business manager and said, sorry. And at like 3 in the morning, I was drunk enough to be like, oh, I fucked up. And I was like, oops. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
That's so funny.
It's great. Thank you, Shooter.
I'm B the Ninja. That's Naptown Ninja AJ. Struggle. Jelly.
Yes.
Ninjas.
Catch us next time, motherfuckers. Like he said, that's what's up, ninjas. Trying to steal my shit.